I thought you were quiet the entire time, dude. Just
I was.
because you're just listening and writing this shit down on the piece of paper.
Nah, I'm playing PUBG.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna redo the driving one for that one.
Oh crap. Getting shot at.
Yeah, that's normally how it goes. Yeah. Alright, welcome back to, for those new guys among you, to Overwatch.
Oh jeez.
Alright. So, last time we talked about how you select your niche in this here, game, and what the hell they really mean, and the kind of weird slight differences between them all. Now that we've got that settled, and what, in theory, you should do when you have a certain map, let's talk about some of the more minute details of the heroes themselves. Mainly, abilities. So, I'm not going to go through everybody here, but I am going to just give you quick little highlights and snippets of people that I just come across. I'm going to give you like maybe 2 examples of the representatives of each class. You know, the off tank, the main tank, the projectile DPS, the hit scan DPS, the main heals, and the off heals. So here, looking at a main heal on on the home screen, on the home page. The hero gallery is your best friend. Number one, because that's where you get all your skins and your emotes and all your doodads and whatnots that show people you came here to win. You got skins for the wins, and you're here to get paid. Earn that money, earn that paycheck, Tyrese. You know, that kind of deal. So, but also it gives you a tell. You can see here, if I press options, you get hero info, and I'll tell you what everything does. Ultimates will be the next. Actually, no, it'll be in this. It'll be a little bit later. So, here we have 4 distinct parts. 2 of these are going to be guarantees, and then the rest are per person. So here we have an ultimate in Nano Boost, which increases a selected ally's damage and reduces the damage that they take in response. We have our Biotic Rifle, which has 2 modes, a scoped setting, which is like a hit scan, but not really. This is weird.
God damn it.
And then we have regular, shot, unscoped, which is a projectile. Then we have on our L1 a sleep dart, and our R1 a biotic grenade. Sleep dart says what's on the tin, and a biotic grenade amplifies the healing given on anybody who's splashed with it that's on your team, and stops the enemy team from getting healed for X amount of time. As a basic. And as you can see, it gives you a ballpark estimate of how hard it is to play a character. Ana is a 3. 3 is the toughest. Whereas, I really don't remember, but I think, yes, Mercy is a 1. That means she's the easiest to play. That doesn't mean she's easy to play, but she's one of the easiest. So if you're brand new to heals, Mercy's a good option. And trust me, there's a lot of Mercy mains out there that'll happy to show you the ropes. So this is where I've specifically chosen Mercy for another very good reason. Because some heroes have active abilities, which are the buttons that you can press, and other heroes have actives and passives. Passives are always active, no matter what. The actives have cooldowns. Varies on what they need to do. Of course, there's the primary arm of Mercy, her Caduceus staff. One button heals, the other one damages. Of course, if you need to get some shit done, because you are medic after all. Well, and apparently, Your DPS ain't doing shit to protect you. You gotta pull out your pistol. You gotta pull out your little gat, which does a surprising amount of damage. Seriously, anytime you kill someone with a pistol as mercy, everyone just kind of looks at you like, oh, okay. And everyone on the enemy team's like, oh, you guys are mercy. Because it is hilarious. Because the most dainty character just murdered you. And when I say dainty, I literally mean dainty. But, yeah. So, R2 is your, you know, shooting button. Triangle's your ultimate. Then you have Guardian Angel, which is your L1. It just means you can fly to a teammate. L2 is Resurrect. You can bring a man back from the dead. You're gonna do that every 30 seconds. But sometimes, if you do it right, yeah, got it good. If you hold L2 down, you can glide. But you have to be at a height for that to kick in. And then her passive is Regeneration. She heals herself over time so long as she doesn't take damage within, I think it's like 2 seconds. So, yeah. That's what Mercy does. So that's the heals out. I'm gonna grab a. Let's go Hanzo. Okay, so Hanzo is a difficult DPS to play. He's our count for our projectile. So you can read all this. I'm not even gonna bother. But points being, it's a thing. He also has a charge. It charges. I actually say, yeah, I guess it was a good thing I chose Hanzo, because the longer you hold down your R2, the more powerful the shot becomes, and the further it goes. Also, Hanzo's got a weird reticle. Some people change it, some people don't. I didn't change it. I just changed the color to make it more visible for me. Onto a hit scan, we'll go with the Reaper because Reaper also is passive, and he's level 1. That's kind of funny. I didn't actually realize. I thought he was always intermediate. I didn't know he was an easy. I thought he was always an intermediate. Okay, good to know. He's got shotguns. These are short-range weapons. Can you still snipe a boy at 80 meters away? Because this game isn't metric. Can you still snipe a boy 80 meters away with a shotgun? Yes. But you're going to be wasting a lot of shells and shots to try to hit him at a very far distance. I mean, I hope you guys know how shotguns work. A lot of hurting very close to the damn thing. Not so much hurting a distance away. Unless you're firing like slugs, I guess. Those hurt from a distance. And they hurt close up. They just hurt. But, yeah. There you go. That bottom smells like a top and has a fake aura, a shady aura around. There's a reason why he's the edgelord of Overwatch. Shadow Step just means you can teleport to places. Wraith Form means you can't get shot through. And the Reaping is passive. Anytime you do damage, you heal. But only as you do damage. It don't carry over, because some people carry over. Like Mora, when she sprays her healing piss on you, because yes, that's what it actually looks like. It looks like healing piss. That healing piss, once you get to full health, it still will keep trying to heal you though you're full health for a couple of seconds after. Just in case you get shot in the face, it starts to try to preemptively heal you, so you're not as susceptible to dying. You're still susceptible to dying, but not as susceptible. And that just leaves tank, so let's go with D.Va, cause off tank. That is the wrong button. So we have two forms of cannon. Or we have two forms of gat. You have D.Va in a mech, and D.Va without a mech. That's also why you see two different...
Also, Baby D.Va.
Yeah, that's why I said you have a form in her mech and one without her mech. Did you not hear that part? Apparently not. So that's why you have two different versions of your R2. And that's why you have two different ults. Now, her passive is very simple. When the mech is when the robot outer bits is blown the fuck up because you took too much damn damage, and I'm sorry Phil Swift ain't here with the flex tape, the flex glue, and the flex shot to save your ass. I'm sorry, man, he ain't here. Well, you gotta get out of that because literally it is a thermonuclear bomb. You don't believe me? Look at this.
Nerf this.
Don't worry, you don't take damage anymore. That clip is very old. This is from literally the beginning of the game. Before anybody with an explosive, anybody with an explosive charged thing, or explosive charged gun or ability, they take damage from it. The only one that still has that is Farah. So, yeah. So, when you're still in your rot, the other abilities here, the boosters, the defense matrix, the micro missiles, are still very active. And your ultimate becomes a self-destruct, as we saw in the example before. And you have fusion cannons, which are just shotguns firing light. They're hit scan shotguns. Alright, so what does that mean? The closer the target is, the more damage you do. The further away the target is, the less damage you do. Simple physics of a cone. That's how shotguns fire. They fire in a cone. So it's called the cone dispersion. The closer you are, the more likely shit hits. The further away, the less likely it is. I'm drumming this into you for a very good reason. A very good reason. Because damage drop-off is a thing. Shotguns have that naturally, but also characters normally do get some sort of damage drop-off. Like they actually just fixed Widow in her scoped form. Yeah, now at 60 meters and beyond, you lose half of your damage. Half of your damage. On a legitimate, real, powered sniper rifle, you decide to take away the point of having the sniper in the first. Why? And I'm gonna get off on a tangent on that if I don't get off that right now. So I'm doing that now. So, let's say you took too much damage. Eject has been used as your passive. Shit, now you're running around as a tiny Korean girl. Well, could be worse. Good news. Your ult charges faster in the tiny Korean form, or the tiny Korean girl form, i.e. what we people in the Overwatch call, what we people in the Overwatch, yes, very technical, what we people in the Overwatch community call Baby Diva. Because, I mean, if you want to be technical, Diva is the person and it's the mecha that gets destroyed. But we call the mecha Diva and the actual operator, who is literally Diva, Baby Diva. It's weird, it's stupid, it's fantastic. You'll love it here. But if you're running around as the tiny Korean woman who actually sometimes is hard to kill because apparently no one has aim, you'll get the light gun and Calm Mech as your ultimate. You gain your ultimate about twice as fast as Baby Diva than you do as regular Diva, or in your mech, I should say. So yeah, there you go. That was a good one for Diva. That was a good one for off tank. Now main tank will be somebody like Orisa, because she stands her ground, she holds the damn team together, and she's got shields. Okay, so we come to Nigeria to tell you about the Horse Lady, who has a supercharger which amplifies your damage as her ultimate. You have Halt, which is just a tiny like black hole thing that just pulls people together, so it makes it easier to hit stuff. You have Fortify, which makes you resistant to damage and can stop certain abilities like a Roadhog Hook, which would drag you closer to him, so it makes it easier for his shotgun to kill you. Or say a Lucio Boop. I think it also protects you from a Sombra hack. I think. I actually don't. I'm actually not too sure about that one. It might. I don't know though. So caution is advised. Caution is advised. Projectile barrier. You throw down a shield to keep you alive, and anybody else who happens to be behind it. It only has like 700 health. So with certain heroes, that means 3 shots or 2 shots, and then you're dead, and the shield's dead, and it's on a long cooldown. So, and you have fusion drivers. This is a projectile. It's a projectile weapon. You gotta track your shit. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's really about as much as I can give you, I think. There's a bunch of things. Wait, so that was a 3? I don't really believe that. I put him at a 2. But yep, that's about everything I can say, I guess. So, anyways, thank you, gentlemen, so much for watching this. And for those new guys among you, get to the practice range and learn your ults. By the way, button placement on all these may be subject to change. You may not like where some buttons are allocated. I know I messed around with my Mora settings because they had it weird. Okay, so I swapped some buttons around there and I like it better now. Just saying. You might want to remap buttons. You can do that. I guess I'll show you that to you real quick right now. It's simple. You just go to options and then you go to controls. And here you have a selection to set your sensitivity, and you tap reticle and change buttons around for different stuffs. Yep. So, yep, that's about it. Of course, in the options also, you can see there still in controls, it says all heroes, but of course you can go through and select certain heroes. Tailor to specific tastes. Some heroes you might want more sensitivity, some heroes you might want less, some heroes you might just want a different reticle than everybody else, because of that. Oh yeah, now you can go to practice and your practice.